Welcome to Ekem is cancelled. You can't cancel me. I'm already cancelled. True story. Let's get to it. I want to talk about soaring gas prices. There is a cost of living crisis. I think it's a cost of living catastrophe. Anyway, let's check the headlines. Gas prices soar as Russia cuts German supply. Now, yeah. Before I get into it, yeah, I can only say, ask the question, what could possibly go wrong, yeah, when you launch an economic war, yeah, against the sole country which is also your main gas supplier? What could possibly happen? Gas prices have soared after Russia further cut gas supplies to Germany and other Central European countries after threatening to earlier this week. European gas prices rose at almost 2%, trading close to the record high set after Russia invaded Ukraine. Critics accuse the Russian government of using gas as a political weapon. I would think that the 7 sanction packages, passed against your chief gas supplier, Russia, is a political weapon. Did they expect the Russians to play nice? Did they think that Vladimir Putin, the Kremlin Sith Lord, is a stupid character? Did you think he's dumb? This is always coming, and I'm just amazed that even like basic wargaming could have predicted this to have happened. Even motherfuckers who play World of Warcraft, could have predicted this to have happened. Anybody could have predicted this to have happened. Ukraine has accused Moscow of waging a gas war. I won't pay any attention to anything Ukraine says, really. That Zelensky, whose lines are all written by the US State Department, UK energy bills increased by an unprecedented £700 in April, and we are expected to rise again, with one management consultancy warning a typical energy bill could hit £3,850 a year by January, much higher than the forecast earlier this month. It is going to be one hell of a winter. I fully expect Putin to cut the gas supply again from they cut it to 40%. You're citing this turbine issue. I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea. Which apparently wasn't enough for the Germans to stock up on their fuel supply. Now, what's really important is that the Germans are the most powerful economic nation in the EU. They are the basically the economic heartbeat of the EU. And as the German economy goes, so goes the EU. If the Germans are pulled into recession by this gas farrago, every other country in the EU is going to be pulled into recession. And because the UK, even though it's dancing on the edge of Europe, is part of Europe. When the rest of the Eurozone get dragged into recession, we also get dragged into recession. And there's no way out of that. And we, especially given that we had this, really hot summer, we've had record-breaking temperatures this summer. I also think it's very possible we're going to have an absolutely atrocious winter, a really cold winter. And I don't know what we, like I'm in charge, I don't know what we're going to do. I just don't know. The government are going to have to bail the people out, because, man can't afford £500 a month for bills. It's not possible. Everybody's in shitty jobs, bullshit jobs. Everyone's in a bullshit job. Wages have been stagnant for decades at this point. The strikes are happening, and if we're going to be charged that kind of money for bills, I don't know what people are going to do. I just don't know. I don't know, man. Um, I don't think there'll be riots because we don't. I mean, we're not the kind of country that pulls down its arsehole leadership. We just don't do that here. I don't know why we don't do it, but we just don't do that. We don't chop people's heads off here, which we should. We don't do Sri Lanka here, which we should. We don't do that in England. It's not our way. It's not the British way. So that's not going to happen. The government are simply going to have to bail the people out. It's going to have to be a bailout. You're going to have to send people money. You're going to have to send people money. Because otherwise they are going to freeze to death and they are going to starve to death. Old people are going to freeze to death. There's no money. There's no money. So yeah, there you go. The Russians are cutting the gas slowly, and they haven't cut it dead. They haven't cut it to zero. It's very clever. They're just turning up the heat as such, like there's any heat. They're just turning up the pressure, slowly, turning up the pressure, turning down the gas supply, watching Europe panic, yeah, making excuses, turning it down bit by bit by bit, and we're going to suffer. We're going to pay the price for this foolish and unnecessary war, yeah, proxy war against Russia. Did these people think Putin is Saddam? Do you think he's Saddam? Do you think he's Gaddafi? Do you think he's a small man? Do you think he's like any of these characters that you've knocked off in Latin America and the third world? Is that what you think? Yeah, Russia are a superpower. They might be a reduced superpower, but they are a superpower. They just are. And you play with them at your peril. So let's see what's going to happen.